Okay, shalom aleichem everybody and welcome. First of all, Yitzi, I'm sorry. I appreciate you sent me a microphone. I didn't set it up yet. So this is the last week Nether without the microphone. Welcome. I want to tell you something on this week's Parshas Pנחas. Everybody's busy cutting trees and planting and all the good things. But let's learn something about Parshas Pנחas. It's Shabbos Mevarchim Chodesh Av. There's a fascinating lesson in Parshas Pנחas. In Pנחas again, we learn about the Minyan B'nai Yisrael, how the Eibush asks the Yidden to be counted. And it's very fascinating. If you look closely, the difference in number between Parshas Bamidbar and Parshas Pנחas, and Parshas Bamidbar is 603,550. In Parshas Pנחas, it's 601,730. The difference between the two is 1820. What's the significance? There are 1,820 times mention Hashem's name in the Torah. And somehow, Yud Kei Vav Kei, somehow the difference between the two numbers is the Shem Hashem. What is that? What's that lesson? So the Rashi brings that when the Yidden were counted, so it says by Chanoich, HaChanoichi, HaPoloi, HaChetzreini. Why couldn't they just say Chetzrein or whatever? So Rashi says, because the Ummah Sa'elam, when Mevazim, the Bnei Yisrael, yeah, you think you have such a nice lineage, your family is a good family. We know the truth. There was some schmutz going on. So the Eibush says, as the pasuk in Tehillim says, Shiftei Ka Eidos Yisrael, which means the Eibush says, I'm going to put my name in Yiddish names. In Yiddish name, I'm putting in a Yud Kei, and I'm the Shiftei Ka. I'm saying testimony that they're pure and it's edel and it's only Taras and Mishpacha. That's why Ha Chetzreini. Any one of these names, Hashem adds a Hey and a Yud, Shem Hashem, Shiftei Ka. Now, the emes is in Parshas Bamidbar. Already we find that Levi was already. It says Halivni, Hashimi, Hagershoni. But the other Shvatim that they also have the Eidos Yisrael, we don't find until this week's Parsha. The question is, why only over here? Why not in Parshas Bamidbar? So one of the answers is because now they went through a major test, a major fall. They had the Baal Pa'ar situation. So after the Baal Pa'ar, the Ummah Sa'elim come and Mekatrig. Oh, you think the Jews are so special? They're not so special. So the Eibush says, no, I'm going to sign Chaysamish al Kadosh Baruch Hu Shiftei Ka on every one of your names, and he puts the Yud Kei. So the question is, if it's Yud Kei, why is it Ha Gershuni, the Hey before the Yud? So there are three types of people. The Gemara says, Ki B'Ka Hashem Tzurei Lamim. The Eibush created the world with Ka, Yud Kei. The Yud are Olam Haba, Hey is Olam Hazeh. So why is the Hey before the Yud? Because a regular person knows that everything you do in this world is a praisdar. It's just a pathway to get to the Olam Haba. So the Hey to the Yud. And that's how you live your life. Now the truth is that some people think this is their life, so they waste all the time. But it has to be a praisdar to Olam Haba. A very fascinating thing. There's a Sfas Emes that says that when a person says testimony, the halacha is a testimony is only valid when it's atayachal hazima, when you could disprove it with Adam as a zoimimim. If you can't disprove it, the testimony is not strong. So over here too, only after the Yidden went through a test, and whoever goes through a test, the Eibush says, you stood strong through the test. You, I will say, you're for real. And that's why the pasuk says, if you pass the test and you have my name placed in your name, you will not only be safe, you will get an extra blessing. Thank you.
You're welcome.